saw a video on here like last week, and a girl was talking about all the other exercises she does instead of barbell squats because she hates barbell squats. And one of the exercises she said was RDLs, and that's when I knew we're too far gone. This idea that you need a big bum, you need the glutes, we're too far gone. RDLs are not a replacement for barbell squats. The knee flexion you get from a barbell squat and what that does to your quad, you will never, ever, ever get from an RDL.
So first thing I'll say is there's nothing really wrong with not wanting to do barbell back squats. There are viable alternatives that you can do. Second thing I'll say is this creator's opinion, nothing wrong with that. And I didn't get to see the full context of the original video, so I'm not 100% sure of the full context in which the person said that they don't want to do barbell back squats in. But I can speak for myself and many others I know who no longer do barbell back squats, whether that's due to the high risk for injury or just the discomfort that can come along, even with someone that has a short torso and maybe long femurs. Doing barbell back squats can start to feel kind of awkward. And you start to realize, well, there's other things I can do that can still allot me this knee flexion and the same leg and glute gains without having to go through this risk for injury or discomfort. Also, those who avoid it maybe because of a previous injury, so they no longer do the barbell back squats. And even if that's not your reasoning for not wanting to do barbell back squats, again, there are tons of viable alternatives for you to avoid the risk in injury altogether. You have hack squats, you have your elevated hill front squats, you have front squats in general, goblet squats. You also have leg press. So these alternatives still give you that knee flexion, and they're still great for lower body gains and strength. Now, to add on, again, I will say a lot of times most injuries from back squats either come from too much weight or bad form or both. Again, there are those who'd rather just not even try it and avoid injury and risk altogether, but normally it is due to bad form and just too much weight and ego lifting. With that being said, again, it's totally okay to not do barbell back squats, but you do want to make sure you are doing some good compound lifts for your lower body as a whole. All right, y'all, thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for the next episode of Dietitian Reacts, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.